Good morning, students. This is your history teacher. Today we are going to start a chapter in civics, and the name of the chapter is Rural Local Self Government. In this chapter, we are going to deal with the key concept of the local self government, the Panchayati Raj system. We will know about the panchayats, the Gram Sabha, the gram, and in under gram sabha we will know about the gram panchayats, nyay panchayats. We will talk about block samiti, its composition and function, the zila parishad, its composition and function. So first let us know what is the local self government. So the local self government, it functions in almost all the cities, towns and villages, or at the local or grassroots level. Its members, so in most of the places, in all the cities, villages, towns, we see that a local government, a local governing body is there which deals all our problems, and they work at the grassroots, means at the lower level, from the lowermost levels. Its members are elected by the people of the locality. And what does it mean? That the members, the governing body is elected by the members of that particular locality, so that whatever problem that locality is facing, if the people are present there, they would be able to handle those problems. They would be able to understand and relate to those problems. Suppose I live in Dhanbad. If the government belongs to, say, Ranchi, and the members are from Ranchi, will they be able to deal the problem or find solutions to a problem like the in a same manner the people from Dhanbad? No. So it is very important that these members, they are elected by the people of the locality. Let me give you another example. Suppose you study in your school, and there are teachers, there is a principal, there is the cabinet, and you have your own problems, set of problems in the school, or if some issue arises, whom do you go to first? First your class teacher, and then to other teachers, and then it goes to the principal or the cabinet, depending on the kind of problem. So, and you elect the cabinet, right? And because they will understand your problem better, and not anybody else from a different school. Similarly, here also the same thing happens. So what does it mean? That the people of a locality elect their own representative members who form the local self-government of that particular area. Municipal corporations, municipalities, Jila Parishads, and Gram Panchayats are the various local self-governing bodies in our country. So in Dhanbad we have the municipal corporation, we have the Zilla Parishads. There are various other local government, self-government bodies, and they help us to solve our problems or look into the matter of our particular locality. They provide civic amenities like water, like electricity, schools, hospital, lakes, parks, roads, cleanliness, sanitation, transport, communication. So such facilities are amenities and facilities are provided by the local governing bodies to the local people. So the municipal corporation looks after the sanitation of our locality, our district, our place. So every place has its own municipal corporation. The electricity boards looks into the electricity. There are hospitals and parks, transport facilities there. So every such facilities is looked through by the local government. All the members of the locality are entitled to this facility. So every, irrespective of the caste, creed, sex, religion that we belong to, all the members are entitled, means allowed to take care of these facilities, use these facilities. So it is worth mentioning here that the local self-governing bodies are of two types. So the governing bodies are of how many types? Two types. One is the urban and the other is the rural. Urban means the city based and rural means the village. It covers the village. So urban refers to towns and cities and rural refers to villages. So let us now study about the local self-government in the rural areas, means in the village areas. What are the self-governing local bodies there? So let us know about the Panchayati Raj system. What is the Panchayat? Every village has a Panchayat, and in the earlier times it was called the Panchayati Raj system. So what is this system all about? How does it function? What is its composition? Let us know about it now. At the rural level or in the villages, the local self-governing government functions under the Panchayati Raj system. At the rural, at the village level. So the Panchayati Raj system is there, and it is essentially a three-tiered system, with the panchayats at the village level, block samitis at the block level, and Jila Parishads at the district level. So where first you have the Panchayati system, where it is only dealing with people at the village level. If suppose there is a dispute or any problem, so first they will try to solve it among themselves in the panchayat with the panch. If that is not solved there, then they will go to the block samitis, which is at the block level. If they are not satisfied, then they will move to the district level. Further, there is the state level and the country level. So there are so many levels, but here the Panchayati Raj system is a three-tiered system with the three levels. Okay. In our country, the system of Panchayat has a long history. In ancient times, olden times, the villages managed their affairs through a body called Panchayat. So whatever problems they had, good or bad, everything was managed through the Panchayat. And what does Panchayat mean? It means five. Panch, which means five. So these people, the five people together, they form the Panchayat, and the Panch were a group of five elected village elders who dealt with the local problems, including settling of disputes among the villagers. Their decision was binding on all of the villagers. So these five people, they made the Panchayat, and they were very experienced and elder people of the particular village, and any problem they had in the village, they used to deal with it. And whatever decision was taken by those Panchayat people, five people, all the villagers had to go by it, abide by it, or rule by it, that yes, we go by a decision. During the British rule in our country, the Panchayati system was less effective, because that time the Britishers were on the forefront. It was just a body, but it could not function very well. But after the country gained independence, the Panchayati system was revived, means again it was brought into the front by the Indian government, so that the villages could manage their own affairs. Today all Panchayats are formed as per fixed rules. So there are set rules, and all the Panchayats, they are formed in the same manner, and all the villages have the same Panchayat system. The Panchayat system has three parts: the Gram Sabha, the Gram Panchayat, and the Nyay Panchayat. Please read till here, girls. In the next session video, I will deal about the three parts of the Panchayati Raj. Thank you.